Hello, my name is Bernice Chao, and welcome to today's workshop on how to launch your business with customer-focused marketing, brought to you by Grow with Google. Grow with Google is an initiative to help people prepare for work, find jobs, and grow their business online. In this workshop, we are going to talk about the basics of customer-focused marketing to help you launch a successful business. In this workshop, you'll learn why marketing is so important. We'll introduce the marketing funnel and the customer journey and explain how your marketing can influence who does business with you. You'll learn how to reach prospective customers and build awareness of your brand, as well as how to engage your customers during their decision process to influence their consideration. You'll also learn the methods of conversion and how to build customer loyalty and encourage brand advocacy. Let's start by talking about the marketing funnel and the customer journey. Great marketers don't make stuff. They make meaning. This quote by marketing expert Seth Godin gets to the heart of it. The job of marketing is to make your products and overall brand meaningful for customers. That's what creates a customer base that is loyal to your brand, choosing your products over others. But how does that begin? Meet Shalon Thomas and Sharika Winter, the founders of a business called T.W. Tote. Shalon couldn't find a professional way to carry his lunch to work. He tried a paper bag, a plastic bag, and even a Velcro neoprene mail bag. None of them reflected his style. He looked for a professional lunch bag online, and he couldn't find anything he liked at a reasonable price point. So he decided to take matters into his own hands, and TW Tote was born. The image on screen shows Shalon and Sharika holding a few of their totes. Like most new entrepreneurs, Shalon and Sharika started out with a passion and a great idea. They had design and engineering skills and could build a product people wanted, but they didn't know much about marketing. Many of their decisions were based on gut instinct. That was a great start. They identified and created a product that met a real need. But Shalon and Sharika didn't know how to make their products meaningful for their customers. They soon realized they needed to be great at marketing too. They needed to establish a brand that would reach more customers, sell more products, and build loyalty. At its core, marketing is an ongoing effort to create meaning for your customers. It answers questions like, why should customers buy from your company? What's in it for them? What makes your product, services, and company great? Why should they listen to your advice? What's your backstory? Storytelling helps impart meaning to your products and brand. It can connect customers with your business on an emotional level. When customers buy from you, you want them to feel good about their purchases. Your marketing should be about building relationships, developing trust and credibility so that your customers want to buy from you. Staying in touch throughout the customer journey will help them think of you first. It's useful to think of marketing as a funnel, a process to take people who are unfamiliar with your products or services and turn them into paying customers. Overall, a main goal of the marketing funnel is to help a business accomplish their goals, whether that be for profit, revenue, new customers, or something else important to your business. The first benefit of this framework is that it considers the customer journey. Instead of trying random marketing strategies or sticking with a plan that focuses on sales, the marketing funnel encourages you to consider the experience a buyer has with the brand. The customer journey is the sum of the experiences customers go through when interacting with a brand. Awareness is the first phase. When a potential customer discovers you, maybe through word of mouth, Google search, or an ad. Next, they move into the consideration phase. This is when consumers weigh whether they'll buy from you or your competitor. whether they'll buy your type of product or something similar, or whether they buy at all. If the consumer decides to become your customer, they move into the conversion phase. They may buy one thing or many things over a lifetime, which brings me to the final phase, loyalty. This is when customers are so thrilled with their experience that they turn to your brand first and recommend it to others. Your job as a marketer is to influence customers at every phase of the customer journey. At the awareness phase, your marketing is focused on reaching consumers where they are so that they become aware of your brand. During consideration, your marketing is about engaging potential customers by answering questions and building relationships. In the conversion phase, your marketing is about influencing your leads, converting them into paying customers. And lastly, sustaining contact with customers who have had a good experience can build loyalty and turn them into brand advocates. At every phase of the customer journey, you have the opportunity to persuade them to move forward with you. The better the marketing, the greater the influence, and the longer the journey. Let's talk about the first phase and how you reach prospects and build awareness of your brand. The customer journey may begin when someone needs something and they turn to a Google search. Awareness could be triggered through word of mouth advertising, trade show marketing, or other types of communication. No matter how your customers find you, they'll likely continue their research by searching for your business online. To reach prospective customers, you first need to understand who they are so you know how to reach them. Start by identifying who needs your products. Then build a brand that sparks their interest. Once you've defined your ideal market and build a solid brand, get your business online. Let's talk about each of these concepts in more detail. When it comes to identifying your customers, it's good to think about whose problem you want to solve, who will want the products and brand experience you create. Understanding exactly who your prospective customer is will guide your marketing. Your brand and products may be useful to just about anybody, but if you don't focus on your most likely customers, you'll spread your message and money too thin. That's where market segmentation comes into play. It helps you narrow in. You can start with demographic segmentation, which includes things like age, gender, ethnicity, religion, income, and education level. You also want to know about their interests, values, personality, and lifestyle. These are called psychographics. Geographics are location-based, information like what size and density of region or neighborhood they live in, what language they speak, and even the climate where they live. Lastly, behavioral segmentation involves understanding the frequency of your customers' purchase, their usage of your products, and level of loyalty. Customer personas represent a group of similar people in a desirable audience. They are fictional characters whose goals and characteristics represents the needs of a larger group of users. Customer personas can help you focus on creating marketing materials for the people who are most likely to buy your products or service. Naming them and associating a photo are common marketing practices. Consider this customer persona. Metro Michaela is in her mid-30s, female, single, and lives alone in a large city. She's college educated and has a mid-level management job in the fashion industry. Michaela likes to have friends over to cook and drink wine. She dreams of traveling but spends most of her time in the city, shopping at local boutiques and farmers markets. How would you market a product to Metro Michaela? Think about how you would influence Michaela along the customer journey. What channels would you use to reach her? What types of imagery, words, or tone of voice would appeal to her? What types of product attributes would be most important to her? Once you identify your customers, it's time to create a brand that appeals to them. Branding is more than just choosing a logo you like. A good brand identity connects emotionally to your prospective customers. Your logo design and brand colors will convey certain feelings and even inspire certain actions. Graphic elements communicate values and interests and should represent what your prospective customer aspires to. Your brand's messaging, tone, and voice do the same, helping to communicate what your brand is about, how it relates to them, and how it aligns with their values. These shared values and ideas create the basis of your brand. Before you choose a logo or colors, you need to define your values and ideas. TW Tote positions itself as a luxury, but approachable brand. They want their products to be accessible while meeting their standards for quality and style. They use these characteristics to describe who they are, what they want to be, and how they want to be perceived. These values can be written into a brand positioning statement that establishes the foundation of your marketing efforts. Your brand positioning statement is your North Star and can be used externally in your marketing. It should include the customers you serve, your audience, what you offer, and how it addresses your customers' needs, how you are the best at what you do and what differentiates you from your competitors, i.e., your unique value proposition, your brand promise or mission, and brand positioning statements need to be clear, brief, and memorable. Good branding creates a cohesive, powerful experience for your customers, and it begins here. Here's a template you can use for your own brand positioning statement. The blue words are placeholders. You will replace the 5 placeholders with words that apply to your brand, including the audience, the customer challenge or need, your company name, your product or service, and why it's different, and a brand promise or mission. In the case of TW Tote, the audience is working professionals. The customer challenge or need is a stylish and functional lunch bag. The company name is TW Tote. The your product or service and why it's different is fashionable, insulated, vegan leather totes, and a brand promise or mission is everyone deserves a luxurious and functional lunch bag the entire family can use. Let's put it all together in a brand positioning statement. For working professionals who need a stylish and functional lunch bag, TW Tote provides fashionable, insulated, vegan leather totes because everyone deserves a luxurious and functional lunch bag the entire family can use. Once you've defined your prospective customers and designed a brand that speaks to them, it's time to get your business online. You may find an audience through existing platforms like social media sites, seller platforms like Etsy, or a directory site, often made for specific professions like accountants or plumbers. These existing platforms can help you reach specific customers, but using them is like renting an office. You don't own the space, you lease it. That means the owner can change the space, raise the rent, or even go out of business and leave you in a lurch. If you build your brand's presence only on lease platforms, you risk the chance of your sole connection to your customers being wiped out at the whim of the platform. Lease platforms should only be used as a supplement to your own website. Building your own website ensures you own your online property. You have full control over its contents and how it behaves. You can also grow and customize it as your business grows. Also, your own website can be optimized for search engines, helping people find you. Google also offers a way to get your business online by creating a free business profile. The business profile displays critical business information to searchers across Google Search and Maps and is optimized for different devices. This doesn't replace a website, but it can help you stand out in search results and drive potential customers to your site. Creating a business profile helps you control the details Google displays, like business hours, contact information, store locations, photos, videos, and more. There are also built-in marketing features to communicate with your customers through the customer journey. You can find out more by visiting google.com/business. Once consumers discover your brand, some move into the next phase of the customer journey, consideration. Here, you can guide customers through the process of evaluating your brand, engaging and influencing them to learn more about you. During the consideration phase, customers are deciding whether or not they want to do business with you. They're evaluating your brand compared to other choices and gathering information to help them decide what or if to buy. Your marketing strategy is to provide answers to their questions and offer details to help them in their evaluation. Engaging your customers during the consideration phase is crucial. Learning about their needs and wants by listening to them, asking questions, and having meaningful conversations. Spend time communicating and delivering valuable information and content to your customers. Your goal during this phase is to build interest and desire in your customer, so they want to develop a deeper and longer relationship with your brand. To learn about your customers, listen and don't make assumptions. Determine their pain points. The better you understand their needs, the better you can create solutions and communicate them. Shalon and Sharika at TW Tote discovered that their customers loved their lunch bags, but also needed different types of totes for different types of uses. You can address the challenges your potential customers have with your particular industry, products, or with your brand specifically. Analyzing what customers are searching for online will give you insight into what they want and need. By listening and learning, you can figure out how to best serve your customers through your products and your content. You can use Google search to find out what your customers may be looking for, often is for solutions to their problems. How do your prospective customers search? What terms do they use that can connect them to your products or brand? Searches by TW Tote customers might be around fashionable work bags or style tips. These search terms become the keywords and keyword phrases that should be used regularly through your marketing. Most small businesses should have at least 5 and up to 30 keywords or phrases they know their customers use to search for their type of products and expertise. What keywords have you identified for your business? Whenever you enter a search query, you'll see a list of related searches at the bottom of the search results page. That is what's highlighted on this page. TW Tote could type professional lunch bag into the Google search bar and see what related searches come up. Those may be good words or phrases to use in their marketing. A free tool called Google Trends can also help you find keywords and ideas for new content. Google Trends will show you the relative popularity of different search terms on Google. If it has enough data, Trends can show a forecast of search volume and searches, experiencing significant growth. You can also use it to find and compare the popularity of different words and phrases, determine seasonality of different searches, and see where searches happen geographically. You can also use it to discover related search topics and queries. All this information can help you see what topics people are interested in and create relevant content to publish on your site. Once you know what your customer is looking for, it's time to get them what they want. The shift from listening to communicating begins when you share content that educates and inspires them. Your customers most likely don't know half of what you know about your industry and even less about your specific brand and products. What can you teach them? What can you demonstrate or instruct them in? How can you help them, inspire them, and provide resources? Engage with customers by giving them valuable information that proves you are a credible source of information about your industry. Content that builds trust and by sharing your expertise, and content that's relatable and likable. The type of communication isn't about promoting your product specifically. It's about offering information that helps them with their research. essentially trading value for their attention. You can share content, words, photos, videos through many different channels. You don't have to be all on all of them, but you do have the opportunity to reach different audiences in different ways throughout different channels. Think of each of these channels as a means to share your content, to grab their attention in the place where your customer likes to spend time and learn. TW Tote has a YouTube channel with commercial style videos talking about their product features. They also showcase special offers on social media and their blog. There are a lot of choices. Choose channels based on where your customers spend time and what best delivers the content you are sharing. Ultimately, you want to drive traffic back to your website and share content directly on your site. No one wants to feel like they're being sold to. That's what scares so many businesses away from marketing. But as long as your marketing is customer focused and appropriate at each phase of the journey, you're actually sharing, not selling. Provide opportunities for your customers to evaluate your brand and products through your content. One page on TW Tote's website describes how their products are made and what makes them special. You can do this with an FAQ page on your website or a comparison spec sheet to understand your different packages. Create demo videos and educational webinars that help your customers evaluate your brand. Sampling and free trials are also ways to help customers decide whether or not to buy. Through email, you can segment your audience and send personalized communications that continue nurturing your customer relations during their consideration phase and lead to conversion for those who are ready. Communicating in this way with your prospective customers helps to develop a relationship built on trust, credibility, and likability. These are things you earn by putting in the work we've talked about so far. Beyond sharing great content, you also need to spend time solving their problems, even the ones that come up before they become a paying customer. You can influence their consideration by having conversations, answering questions, and helping your customers evaluate you. Marketing during the consideration phase can be long and takes patience, but having a consistent content strategy and dedication to engaging your customers through a variety of channels will solidify a relationship that lasts. Let's take a look at another real-world business to help us understand the third and fourth phases of the customer journey. Meet Tracy and Danny, the mother-daughter team behind Wicked Good Cupcakes. In 2010, they took cake decorating classes. Their passion became a business and they opened their first store in October 2011. As their reputation grew, they received hundreds of shipping requests, but they couldn't find a way to ship cupcakes and have them arrive fresh and intact. That's when they came up with the big idea: cupcakes in mason jars. By filling jars with layers of cake, frosting and filling, the cupcake stays fresh for 10 days without refrigeration and can be shipped easily. News spread, and in April 2013, Tracy and Danny debuted their product on ABC's Shark Tank in front of 10 million TV viewers. Wicked Good Cupcakes became the go-to site to buy unique baked goods online. With an appearance on a popular TV show, Wicked Good Cupcakes had achieved brand awareness and were actively engaging with their customers. Their next step was to focus on increasing purchases and turning customers into brand loyal advocates. It was time for Tracy and Danny to do more marketing focused on the conversion and loyalty phases of the customer journey. They needed to learn more about their customers so they could better convert them. They needed to identify opportunities to improve their website and ways to make the entire experience, especially the checkout process, more efficient. They also needed to give their customers reasons to come back to the site, share their experiences with others, and eventually become brand advocates. With the help of Wicked Good Cupcakes, we're going to talk about the last two phases of the customer journey and how your marketing can help convert more customers during the conversion phase and turn them into brand loyal customers during the loyalty phase. Let's start with the conversion phase. Once your marketing has addressed the awareness and consideration phases of the customer journey, you should have some leads who have become prospects and are ready to become paying customers. In this phase, your job as a marketer is to influence these leads and to prospects to paying customers, and process called conversion. To convert customers, you need to figure out which leads are most likely to become customers and focus your marketing efforts on them. To do this, you need to identify the key customer actions that lead to conversion. Then share the right marketing messages and a timely call to action to encourage the purchase with those ready customers. Finally, you'll convert more customers when you streamline the purchase process and make it easy as possible for them. We'll go over all of these in more detail. How do you know where customers are in their journey? You look at their actions. Certain actions signal that they are more likely to convert. These key actions may vary depending on your business. Some common ones are signing up for your email list, submitting a form like a request or a code, downloading content like a product brochure or watching a video, signing up for a free trial or demo account, downloading your app, calling you or emailing you to schedule a consultation, placing a product in your online shopping cart but leaving the site before making a purchase. It's important to remember these key actions won't be all online. For Wicked Good Cupcakes, a key action could be visiting a cupcake truck offering samples. When Wicked Good Cupcakes looked into customer actions, they saw that some website visitors were placing items in their shopping cart, but not completing the purchase. That action signaled a higher level of interest than just visiting their website. They identified these visitors and then sent them coupons, giving them a nudge to buy. Think about your business. What customer actions can help you identify people who might be ready to become customers? Once you've identified customers ready to make a purchase, it's time to share content and calls to action designed to convert. As I mentioned earlier, Wicked Good Cupcakes sent coupons to people who abandoned their shopping carts. Your conversion efforts could include a discount or special deal like buy one, get one free, or an exclusive offer with more of a VIP feel. You can also send an invitation to special content like a webinar or event, or include customer testimonials that share more about your brand or product. Think about what else you could offer as a value-added service, like free shipping or a free tutorial with a product specialist. Present these value adds in a way that sounds compelling and time-sensitive. Good copywriting will go a long way in creating a persuasive call to action. You also need to decide where you're going to share this content with the audience you've identified as ready to convert. Consider marketing and advertising channels that let you reach this curated audience. You could use email marketing platform as well as a digital advertising platform like Google Ads. There are a lot of elements that go into conversion, but one of the easiest way to convert customers is to make the purchase process as simple as possible. You can create a hassle-free online checkout experience by reducing the number of steps, offering guest checkout as opposed to requiring signing in, providing value-added services or benefits with purchase, and ensuring they feel great about what they are buying. When Wicked Good Cupcakes wanted to make it faster and easier for customers to complete their purchases, they reduced the total number of checkout steps. They also continuously tested other checkout options and tweaked the process based on the results. For example, they added the option for customers purchasing cupcakes as a gift to record a personalized video, that would be sent via email to the recipient. They use Google Analytics to see how those changes affected their sales and made the necessary adjustments as the data came in. Ultimately, conversion works best when you've created a stellar experience at every touchpoint throughout the customer journey. We've talked about what you should do to convert customers. Let's take a look at a tool that can help you accomplish it. Google Analytics is a no-cost tool that can help you identify key customer actions that happen on your website. It's one of the most popular website analytics platforms available. It allows you to track the customer journey on the website and app if you have one. Google Analytics will help you discover important information about your website visitors, like how do people find my site? What do customers interact with once they find me online? What demographic visits my site the most? What channel drives the most traffic? And what channels and actions drive the most conversion? Google Analytics can help you do better marketing throughout the entire customer journey, specific to the conversion phase. Google Analytics provide insight into the actions impacting your conversion, helps you identify customers ready to convert, and lets you analyze your conversion process so you can get more people to complete the actions important to your business. To learn more about Google Analytics, visit g.co/analytics. Do you have a Google Analytics account connected to your website? Another Google tool that can be useful for driving conversion is Google Ads. One of the advantages of digital advertising is the ability to deliver specific content to specific groups of people. This lets you show ads to the right people at the right time, making it more likely they'll convert into paying customers. For example, you can use Google Ads to put sales messages and incentives in front of people searching for products just like yours. Ads can appear on Google search results and many other websites like YouTube. There are many formats available: text ads, image ads, shopping ads, and video ads, to name a few. There are also special types of campaigns, ones you may recognize, even if you've never heard of it. It's called remarketing. In these campaigns, your ads can appear to a potential customer after he or she visits your website. When you connect your Google Ads and Google Analytics accounts, you're able to create ads directly from your analytics data and learn more about the impact of your ads campaigns. To learn more about Google Ads, visit ads.google.com. We're on the final phase of the customer journey, loyalty. As in the other phases, you can influence your customers' actions through focused marketing that sustains loyalty and encourages them to recommend you to others. By giving your customers more to consume and making their experiences great, you can sustain their business and earn their loyalty. Loyal customers think of your brand over all others. This will help encourage them to promote your brand and products to people they know, helping you reach new customers. Have you been an advocate for a business you love? All customers are not created equal. A customer who stays interested and engaged with your brand and continues shopping with you has a lot of value to your business. So, how do you create more of these types of customers? By providing more value to them. You might do this through consistently excellent customer service, new programs, as well as different programs and incentives. Ultimately, you want to keep your customers happy, engaged, and buying from you. Happy customers will often naturally tell others about their experiences, but you can also nudge them to do this more with some focused marketing. You can identify customers who are ready for this phase based on their conversions, how long they've been a customer, and if they're speaking out on social channels and about your brand. Building this type of customer loyalty can be done a number of ways and relies on the entire customer experience being stellar up to this point. If they didn't have a good checkout experience, had trouble with the product, and didn't get the help they needed, or felt ignored and unsatisfied with their experience or interactions, it will be hard to turn them into brand loyal advocates. At this phase, you want to focus on deepening your relationship with your customers, getting to know them, letting them get to know you, and keeping them happy and engaged. You can do this by staying in touch through whatever channels make sense for your business. Share content that's valuable to your paying customers, such as product tutorials, video guides, and a new product launch info. Providing top-notch customer service will positively impact customer loyalty. Think about these questions. Do they get the help they need? Are you providing all the answers to their questions? Do they feel great about their purchases and interactions with your brand? If you don't know the answers to these questions, it's time to get some feedback. Asking your customer how you are doing or what you can do better is highly valuable information for you and will let them know their opinion matters. It'll help you continually improve your offerings, service, and overall brand, which will also help build customer loyalty because they'll know you are listening and that you care. Lastly, think about how you can delight your customers with unexpected ways to further deepen your relationship and differentiate from competitors. Have you been involved in a loyalty program? Loyalty programs and incentives will help you sustain the customer loyalty you've built by helping them feel special. You can create a loyalty program based on VIP status and exclusivity, something that offers special products, sneak peeks, or videos to help them understand your products better. Your program could offer special discounts and perks like occasional coupons or points reward system. Personalization will go a long way, so you may also want to consider things like sending personalized notes with purchases or special offers on birthdays and anniversaries. Once your customers feel taken care of, even delighted, they'll be more open and encouraged to recommend your brand to people they know. This is so powerful because your current customers most likely associate with people within the same target market, making their friends and connections your next best customers. In fact, 92% of consumers trust word of mouth recommendations over other types of marketing, and customers referred by other customers have a 37% higher retention rate. These are important reasons to not just focus on sustaining loyalty, but encouraging advocacy. Happy customers will naturally spread positive word of mouth. Of course, the opposite is also true, which is why you want to create an excellent customer experience. You can help your customers spread the word by putting opportunities to advocate your brand in front of them. Start by asking your customers to leave you online reviews. Consider asking your best customers for testimonials or permission to make their experience with you into a case study. You can also create referral programs that incentivizes your customers to pass along messages and offers to their friends. Contests and social media sharing opportunities with prize incentives are also a great way to help them help you. Encouraging customers to leave you a review on Google and interacting with them through your brand business profile is a great way to start. Your happy customers become advocates for your business through the reviews they leave, which becomes a great way for new customers to learn about you in a way they trust. Responding to your reviews in a timely and professional manner shows customers that your business listens to feedback and can positively influence potential customers. You can respond in the search results and in the Google Maps app. Search for the name of your business, and you'll see the option to read and respond to reviews. Keep your replies short and sweet. You can use it as an opportunity to share more solutions and resources with your customers, or to simply say thanks. You can definitely ask a customer to leave you a review. Just avoid offering incentives to do so. Your replies are a simple but powerful way to build loyalty and encourage advocacy. Your customers are not the only ones who can become brand advocates. Employees, partners, and vendors are great candidates for brand advocacy. Even if they aren't actual customers, they have intimate knowledge of your brand and can be encouraged to advocate for you. Paid influencer and affiliates are another form of advocate. Influencers are typically people who have influence among your target audience, and the content they share is in line with your brand. Influencers are paid to recommend your brand or a specific product, typically through social media. Affiliates are typically people in your industry who have a wide reach or a lot of traffic on your website. Affiliates receive a percentage of a sale they generate through their advocacy. Take the time to identify your advocates and unleash their advocacy powers. We've come to the end of the customer journey. As you can see, there's a lot of marketing you can do to influence the customer journey to ensure your potential customers become aware of you, consider you fully, complete a conversion, and become loyal brand advocates. Customer-focused marketing for the awareness and consideration phases of the customer journey starts by defining who your customers are and creating a brand that speaks to them. You'll need to get your business online in order for your customers to reach you and research you. Spend time listening to prospective customers and learning about them so you can communicate effectively and deliver valuable content. All of this works to develop strong relationships with your customers in the hopes they move into the next phases of their journey. In the last two phases of the customer journey, your marketing is focused on converting your customers and turning them into brand loyal advocates. Not all the people who show initial interest in your brand will move to these phases. So it's important to identify key actions someone in the consideration phase would take that would lead to a conversion. Then you want to identify those customers so you can share timely calls to action that pave the way to purchase. You'll want to make sure the purchase process is streamlined and easy so you don't lose someone in the process. Once you've landed a customer, keep them happy and satisfied to build their customer loyalty. Implement programs and incentives to sustain their loyalty and encourage their advocacy among everyone they know. You can also create advocacy programs among other people like employees and influencers. Ultimately, their advocacy will lead to more customers entering the awareness phase of the customer journey, keeping the pipeline filled. We've covered a lot of information today. Let's recap and look at some resources to keep you learning. If you enjoy video lessons, subscribe to the Grow with Google YouTube channel at youtube.com/Grow with Google. The channel publishes a new video regularly, covering topics that you can help grow your skills, careers, and businesses. If you are looking to start a new career and land a competitively paid job or build skills to grow in your career, check out Google Career Certificates. Google Career Certificates can give you a path to in-demand jobs with top employers that are currently hiring. You can earn a certificate and prepare for a new career in a high-growth field in under 6 months, even if you don't have relevant experience. Learn at your own pace and complete the online program on your own terms. Certificates are also available for data analytics, advanced data analytics, business intelligence, digital marketing and e-commerce, IT support, IT automation with Python, user experience design, project management, and cybersecurity. Get started at grow.google/certificates. Also, U.S. businesses can get up to 500 scholarships each to Google Career Certificates to train their employees. These scholarships are worth up to $100,000 in workforce training per American company. Here's the fine print. U.S. businesses are eligible to receive up to 500 scholarships for Google Career Certificates on Coursera, valid through December 18, 2024. Eligibility and number of licenses granted subject to application, business verification, and approval by Coursera. Businesses can apply at grow.google/certificates for business. Grow with Google is an initiative to help people prepare for work, find jobs, and grow their business. Job seekers can grow their skills in order to find new jobs and advance their careers. Teachers can learn how to put the latest technology to work inside and outside the classroom. Small business owners can build their online presence and find new customers. Startups can learn how to get their ideas the exposure they need to succeed. Developers can sharpen their current skills and master new ones. To learn more, visit google.com/grow. Thank you so much for attending today's workshop. We truly value your feedback. If you would like to take a moment to share your thoughts, we appreciate it. You can access the survey at g.co/grow/feedback or by using your mobile phone's camera to scan the QR code on this slide. Click the banner that appears to access the survey. Thank you again.